Hey everyone, ZeroJedi here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give a quick taste of Neon Abyss, a roguelite game that I feel relies a little bit too much on grinding, but we'll get back to that later. But anyways, right now I am in the bar, both the beginning and the end of your sort of adventures. When you boot up the game, you start here. If you die or you beat a boss or a manager, as they call it, you end up here. This is where you select your character, select your difficulty. I have it on easy so I can kind of talk and play, and also character selection as well as some other things I haven't quite unlocked yet. You can also go over here and dance. But yeah, anyways, like I was talking about upgrades before, as you play through the levels, each level has different rooms, and then finally a boss. When you beat the boss, you get these little gems here, which you spend on upgrades. And I've actually unlocked two things here. Let's see, we're going to get these marked stones, so maybe I'll get some goodies as I destroy those. Let's get this hood here. So since I upgraded it this time, I actually get to use that hood now when I go through the dungeon. You are picking up weapons, upgrades, perks, all kinds of stuff. I can't actually look at it here, can I? No, I can't. I'll show you when I get in the dungeon. But like I said before, grindy. These little crystals, you get those for every mini boss you beat, and stuff like this dude right here, from what I understand, is like 15 points. This is 5 points. This is 5. This is another 5. So these 3 upgrades, I have to defeat at least 15 mini bosses. And right now, the levels are maybe about 5 or 6 levels before it forces a restart. Oh, actually, when you beat a manager, it fully restarts you, so you're just back here. And all the achievements are requiring a ton of grinding, which is like 999 chests or something like to that point open. But these are the characters. They have different stats and stuff like that. I'm using Anna because she gets more health. Wade gets a 3 health, a key, and a bomb. Anna gets 4 health and a key. The keys are more useful than the bombs, and more health is more health. But we're going to jump into the Abyss. But like I was saying before, the grinding is very off-putting. It's... yeah, I can unlock these new characters, but do I really want to continually play these same bosses over and over? So, like I was saying before, I beat the first, manager. This is the same area that I played through earlier, and the enemies are relatively the same. They might introduce, let's say the first area, there are 4 levels. The enemies on the 4th level might appear in the 2nd or 3rd level of this section. It's just... let's see. So what do I got? This hood, double the amount of hearts I get. So whatever. Top left, you can see I have hearts, and then I have these gems, which I can kind of use as a currency, or if my gun that I pick up has an ability, I use it for that. Bottom left, self-explanatory, grenades, keys, and health. Upper right, I got my map and my difficulty, but let's go. So hopefully we'll see it somewhere in here. There's these little eggs that you can pick up, and they give you little pets and stuff like that, ranging from guys who will actually pick up coins to you to ones who will actually fire snowballs that will freeze enemies to things that will deflect bullets and stuff like that. Oh, here, perfect. So here's another mechanic. As you can see, I can spend a crystal here, and at the bottom right, a bar will start to fill up. Once that fills up, a special area will show up, and I can actually go and pick a perk. But yeah, this game's fine. I've actually had some issues with stuttering where the game will actually just full on freeze for a second or two and then keep going, and I'll take damage. And that's actually killed me a few times. And I've talked to someone else who's played it, and they've encountered the stuttering as well. Not as bad as me. I am on an X. Oop, gonna get that key. If I wanted to get this gem, I could spend some coins and hope to get a matching thing there, but that's only a 10 coin and then a gem. Gems are super plentiful. Oh, that's actually, I didn't even notice this over here. We're gonna go over here and open this. So these are freebie rooms, and you get goodies. So very much like Binding of Isaac, it doesn't tell you what it is unless you have a specific character. Okay, so my stats have just gone up in pretty much everything. I believe I got an extra gem and stuff like that. So that's the store. If I use 3 gems, I could get in there. I'm not gonna. No real reason to, since I don't have enough money. And some of the achievements for those interested are super luck based. So those eggs I was talking about before, they will hatch, and they have a chance to fail hatching. There's an achievement to fail 10 times in a row. Like there's an achievement to hatch 10 times in a row. But yeah, these are if you're planning on 1K'ing this, you're going to be grinding for a long time. But yeah, the game has some really good ideas. It's just so grindy at times. I really like the aesthetic though. I also like that your items show up onto your character. As you get items that beef up your gun, they will actually show on the gun, and they do transfer weapons. Just for those curious, let's say I get like a rapid fire upgrade, bigger bullets, and farther shooting. If I pick up another weapon, that will transfer to them. So this guy right here, I've encountered him later on. The only actual thing that changes, is he looks slightly different and he has slightly different attacks. So I'm actually really messing this dude up right now. Most enemies you can actually run into them as long as they don't have like doing their like little attack animation or firing a bullet at you. Oh, whatever. He's dead. Take that badge. So you saw right there the little thing I just picked up. Every time I beat a boss, I will get one of those. As you can see here, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7. I think the final boss gives you one as well. Once I get to the so the max of those gems I can get in one run is 7, and the minimum is 0 because something could have killed me, or I could have just not gotten a good enough weapons to be able to actually like beat anything. There, come on. Of course, a lot of the upgrades and stuff are references. I've got a Naruto one. There was a Matrix one at some point with a spoon. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. But yeah, luckily it hasn't happened here, but the stuttering has very much been an issue. And it's not like a weird pass-through with my like setup for like recording stuff or my CV. Oh, perfect. That's a good thing that just happened. It actually picked it up on like the Xbox game DVR. It showed the stutter, like the very long pause. So we're gonna go over here. All right, so the cat mask, I know this one is good because since I've gotten this one before, it allows me to, like, the fewer gems I have, the more damage it does. This one is kind of bad. It actually, if you shoot a wall, it makes a platform. We're taking this. So now my weapon, my bullets are bigger. But yeah, like, I feel that I have seen most of the upgrades now without actually... before unlocking stuff and unlocking more stuff. While it is neat to get the stuff like on a sort of trial run, go away. The amount of grinding it's going to do to get everything is not fun. And then again, it's not even a guarantee that you'll get those items, but that's kind of normal for this. Like Binding of Isaac, like you have a chance to have those items unlocked in the dungeon. Nope, just a key. We'll go fight the boss and see what's up. Like, and some of this stuff seems kind of worthless almost to unlock. Like, I unlocked a room that had a piano in it kind of thing, and I'm like, I don't know what it does. We're just going to murder you super hard. And you're dead. Uh-oh. There we go. But yeah, it's like, I also expected, for some reason, I expected this game to be a lot faster paced. I didn't expect the characters to move as slow as they do. I expected to be bouncing around doing crazy stuff, which is very much not what's happening. See, like right there, they actually touched me, but since he wasn't, like, they weren't actually doing their attack thing, I didn't take damage, which I think is good. I actually really like that. Uh-oh. Back away. But like these little worms, I have to step on like 9,999 of them if I want to get the achievement. So that might turn some people off to this game who are very interested in achievements and stuff like that. I think the core ideas of this game are pretty great. I just think that they are kind of held hostage behind way too much grinding. Also, if you shoot these gems here, they turn into blood gems, which unlocks a different room, which gives you an item if you sacrifice an entire heart container. But if you are interested in this game and you're having difficulty on normal, switch it to easy. It makes it like stupid easy on easy mode, which I guess makes sense. Also, priceless pottery. Get out of here. I also like that the way that you enter the dungeon is you just straight up just jump into a pit. There's a game called Dunge Greed, I believe is the name of it. The way that you get into the dungeon is that you go to a certain area and the entrance eats you. I think it's really neat when the devs are like, make up interesting ways to enter a dungeon. I'm not sure how I feel that when you finish a run that you actually lose everything. I would have preferred that maybe they just ramp up the difficulty and you just kind of go. Yeah, this is the room I was talking about earlier. Let's figure this out together. Come on, buddy. Nope. We'll get this. I believe this is the room with the piano floor. Oh, so it just broke, so I don't even get to go in. Thanks. But yeah, the mini bosses are this. Usually, oh, that was a stutter, like right there. That's what has been happened to me before, and that's caused me to die. Kill the stars. Music's pretty good. I like the idea of this like neon rave dungeon kind of thing. Take this steak. TOBE beef. But yeah, if you have any questions, ask them down below. I'll try to get back to you. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Like I said before, easy is super easy. I actually, sadly, we didn't find any of those eggs, which is a big letdown. But hey, the random dungeon generation, it's gonna happen. But yeah, biggest issue with this game is just the grinding and then the weird stuttering, which seems to happen mostly in like in the first level or two. So I don't know if it's like the game kind of just settling in or something like that. But once like, oh, perfect, here's an egg. So I have to do stuff that'll hatch, and it might give me it might give me something. It might not. Also, not all the perks are good fully. I actually got a mask that had a chance to either when I take damage to do double damage or take no damage whatsoever. And I actually ended up activating 5 times in a row where it didn't take any damage and saved me. But yeah, I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Maybe we'll hit one more boss. Oh no, it's gonna spawn enemies. Man, they really wanted me to die. Do that and we'll go over here. But yeah, on easy, like I said before, very, very easy. Some of the enemy bosses do have a weird random element to them where I feel like I've been put in a position where I can't avoid damage at all. Also, like I said before, the enemies will look, the mini bosses will look slightly different, kind of color swapped. So keep an eye out for that because their attacks are slightly different. What do we got here? Weapon damage. Oh, look, he hatched there and he gave me a little cube. So what does he do? Okay. Just block stuff. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I would recommend this all in all, if you don't mind the grind and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, maybe the stuttering gets patched out. Hopefully, maybe it's just me. Like I said before, it's weird because the stuttering only really happens in those first 2 levels, and then it's just kind of like, we're settled in now. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.